New York City, 1997. A massive concrete jungle built on soaring dreams and fueled by a bottomless dark greed. But tonight, the blinding lights of justice are about to be obscured by a cold, creeping shadow that no one saw coming. David Gant was far more than just a witness. He was the ultimate insider, a man who held the keys to the kingdom. He knew the vault's every secret, every mechanical heartbeat and every hidden weakness. $17 million in cold, hard, untraceable cash sat waiting in the silence of the dark. He didn't just want the money, he wanted a completely new existence, a fresh start, and he was willing to pay any price to secure it. But the crushing weight of a crime begins long before the first physical step is ever taken. Every camera lens, every patrolling guard, and every ticking second was calculated with a desperate, trembling precision. In the shadows of the loading dock, a secret ally waited in the freezing air for the final signal. One click, one turn of the heavy dial. The point of no return had been crossed forever. He walked into the pouring rain as a simple security guard, and he stepped out into the night as a ghost, leaving his entire identity behind in the dust of the warehouse. The vault stood silent in the aftermath, stripped of its soul and its golden treasures. But as the forensic teams began to scour the dust for clues, the greed began to bleed through the cracks of their plan. You simply cannot hide $17 million in a world made of whispers, envy, and betrayal. Elegant dresses and bright red, Ferraris appearing in the middle of poor neighborhoods were like a trail of fire in the dark night. The FBI was watching it all from the distance, silent and patient as the grave. Hidden deep in their surveillance hubs, they saw every nervous hand, every shifty look, and every desperate meeting held under the cold cover of the rain. The net was closing in, tighter and tighter with every passing hour of the investigation. They thought they were invisible, shrouded by their newfound wealth. But in the unforgiving eyes of the law, every shadow eventually reveals a name. And as the cold, heavy metal of the handcuffs finally clicked shut, the dream of millions became a permanent, suffocating prison of silence. The courtroom lights are harsh and blinding now, exposing the ugly truth that was hidden behind the expensive tailored suits. One by one, the grand promises of eternal wealth turned into bitter, stinging testimonies of betrayal and deep regret. Behind the heavy iron bars, the bright orange jumpsuit is now the only fortune left to his name, $17 million, now reduced to nothing more than a pile of plastic evidence tags and fading memories of a life that never truly belonged to him. Writing letters to a world that moved on without a second thought, David finally realized the ultimate